Otis Friend. Otis Friend actually has 2 goals for Molynes United. Woolry, his ball deflected by Sutherland. Almost collected by Ryan Brown, but back to the keeper Bernard. And he's pressured. Oh, that was brilliantly done. But not effectively. And that was an elbow there by Gregory. But the referee says it's a foul on Gregory. And so it will be a free kick for Wadadah. For Kibi Farquharson. Gregory challenges. Wadadah gets back possession. And Keith Wright gets the ball, skips by 1, skips by 2, sends it across. And Otis Friend was caught offside. And the danger averted for Wadadah, and it will be a free kick for them. Wadadah actually in the white shirt and the black shorts, and of course Molynes in full black. Woolry sends that ball forward, trying to find James. Frankson collects. Now it's with Keith Wright. Keith Wright waits for the ball to drop to his feet and could not do a proper clearance to maybe find for Kibi Farquharson. It's a throw for Wadadah. Quickly taken. James tries to latch on, headed out by Keith Wright, collected by Fakibi Farquharson. Farquharson sends that ball forward to try and find Patrick Chakloud, but McFarlane collects. And that was neatly done. And Wadadah has possession once more. Gregory couldn't collect. Now it's with Tyreek Sutherland. Sutherland turns. But that was beautifully done there by Tremaine Robinson. And Gregory gets back the ball for Wadadah. Now it's with McFarlane. McFarlane to Woolry. Woolry tries to find his teammate, Deshaun McKenzie. And that was deflected off Romario Smith. And the referee actually says it's a goal kick. I'm not sure as to why. Was not the best pass in the end. Farting. Hill looking for a pass. Instead meets Frankson or Smith. There was a mix-up in communication. But Wilson sends it forward, trying to find Otis Friend. Otis Friend will be scoring this encounter. It's still Otis Friend. And a shot at goal. Oh, that was close. Never collected properly by the man Bernard. The Lions could have had their first goal here today. Taken quickly, Patrick Chakloud on the ball now. And sends that one across, and if there was an appeal there, or there wasn't. And so, referee says it's a goal kick. And now the fourth official handing the ball over. Out. Collected by Keith Wright. Tyreek Wilson sends it forward. And a clearance there by Wadadah somewhat. But now Ryan Brown couldn't keep that one under control. Now it's with Tarito Gregory. Gregory to Hill. Hill forward. Collected by Sutherland. Sutherland has the ball for Molynes. And Chakloud couldn't keep that one. Now it's with Woolry of Wadadah. Woolry forward to try and find his teammate. And now he tries to chase him. Sergina Franklin sees that all the way. And Thorpe couldn't collect that one. Woolry collects though for Wadadah. Slippery surface here. McFarlane, but clipped. And is sent forward to try and find Ryan Brown. There's a jostle for possession. And the man Robinson says it's a foul and it will be a free kick. Brown has not moved. And now the medical team is being summoned. Ball sent across, headed in. Oh, that was close. Now a defensive clearance. And the man James, he would have challenged Sergina Franklin but couldn't. Smith tried to collect, but it goes into touch. And it will be a throw for Wadadah. Still Wadadah. McKenzie. Not the best passes, but Robinson collects. Sends it forward to find Gregory. And he turns. And it is, in fact, a throw for Molynes United. All right, guys. Very inclement weather here at Constant Spring. It has been raining for quite some time, but the persons who are here for the delayed broadcast, we say thank you for sticking with us. And that is why we're unable to bring it to you live as we see a ball sent forward to James. McKenzie will try to collect. And will this be the first goal for Wadadah? And a shot. Oh, brilliant block there by Sergina Franklin. His hands were behind him, so he would not have caught him out. Woolrich sends it across. He will send that one inside. Not the best squares any at all by any measure. And it will be a goal kick for Molynes United. Through for Wadadah. McFarlane on the ball. Sends it across to find Hill. He turns. He's being challenged by Sutherland. McFarlane collects once more. Hill collects again. And this is a passing clinic here by Wadadah, but collected by Keith Wright. Stops immediately. And Thorpe couldn't collect. Rain here collected nicely. Woolry gets the ball for Wadadah. Now it's with McKenzie. McKenzie on the ball, sends it forward, trying to find Matthew Thorpe, but still couldn't. Defensive clearance there by Robinson will be collected by Gregory. He is challenged by Sutherland, and he is fouled by Sutherland. And that ball easily intercepted there by Keith Wright. And easily, Wadadah gets possession once more. Sims not happy with what Keith Wright did. And it is a throw for Wadadah. It out by Wilson. Ball sent across the fine. Thorpe and a shot at goal. And that's not a bad shot. Actually, the best chance for Wadadah so far in this match. Thorpe was a handled ball, the referee says. And the referee says it's a free kick. Ball sent forward, no. Headed out. Headed on by Smith. Thorpe couldn't connect. Woolry. And now it's with Farquharson. Farquharson sets it across, trying to find Otis' friend. This is not a bad ball. And collected by Bernard. Wadadah can start all over again. And miscommunication there between Brown and Sutherland. And that was headed out by Keith Wright. Hill now sends it back for Robinson. Tremaine Robinson sends it across the final. Shane Hunter. And Molynes United has possession now. His friend couldn't latch on, and a sliding challenge there by Shane Hunter. And it goes into touch, and it will be a throw for Molynes United. Rain here getting worse and worse by the minute. But we're here. And again, we thank you for staying with us for the delayed broadcast of the JFF Premier League playoffs. Frankson, defensive clearance, and it goes into touch, and it will be a throw for Wadadah. And what a journey Molynes United have had in this CASAFA Super League journey and Premier League playoff. They have won a Premier League match as Shaklood has the ball, chips it forward, trying to find Fakibi Ferguson and just couldn't. And Shaklood tries to get it back once more. He's being challenged, though he is shielded off the ball there by Tyshawn Hill. Goal kick for Wadadah Football Club. As we said before, their first match, they actually drew 0-0. Molynes United had better luck. Double strike from Otis' friend was the difference maker for them against Baptist Alliance. And so he scored in the 6th minute. And also in the 72nd minute, so midway in the second half, he scored. And then early in the first, it was when he put Molynes United ahead. So the CASAFA Super League champions have already registered a win so far. at least in their first match. Thorpe. And that was a step there by the man Tyshawn Hill. And it is a foul, so will be a free kick for Molynes United. And the referee just telling Thorpe to be careful what you do. You can't kick away the ball, you might get a yellow card. So, the second week, as I'm being told, Molynes was the team that rested. So, no stranger to scoring goals. Wadadah. They actually won their second game by 2-1. Molynes United was actually the team that rested on Sunday, because there's 7 teams in the Premier League playoffs, so one team will actually rest and 6 other teams will play, so 3 matches on certain days. And so this is Molynes United's second match, but this is Wadadah's third. So Wadadah has a draw and a win. And both have 2 goals. But one has conceded 1, while the other has conceded none so far. Headed out by Frankson. And further on by Wilson. Now it's with Shaklood. Shaklood sends it forward, trying to find Ryan Brown, but Shane Hunter is there. And Tyshawn Hill is there. And the referee says it's a foul. And the coaching staff is livid. So the coaching staff is not happy with that decision. And the referee says it's a foul. Fourth official just trying to calm the coaching staff of Molynes United down. But Tyshawn Hill is still down on the field. He has not moved. He's being helped up by his teammate, Tremaine Robinson. Shaklood is the man that has committed the foul. So it will be a free kick for Wadadah Football Club. Now the referee just telling Ryan Brown to come off the ball. Ryan Brown has actually had a pretty good playoff in terms of CASAFA Super League. Scored a couple of goals and helped his team to some crucial victories. And I tell you, he's one of the better players for Molynes United ahead in terms of a consistent player in the CASAFA Super League playoffs. And what a way to cap it off with a win against the Barbican, who were the defending champions. Patrick Shaklood running to a freight train there. And now it's with Woolry. And there's a player down on the field. Medical team summoned. And still, it seems to be a right thigh injury. Or just a knock. And hopefully he's okay. So it's 50-50 chance, or 50-50 football game here at Constant Spring Football Field. Wadadah has come back into the game after some early surges there by Molynes United that saw a shot just go wide there from Ryan Brown. And Ryan Brown will be looking to get on the score sheet in this Premier League playoff. And they're back. And McFarlane sends the ball back to Hunter. Hunter back to McFarlane. Turns. Still looking for a pass. He slipped but finds McKenzie. And that clearance by Shaklood. Headed on by Robinson. Now it's back with Shane Hunter, who sends it back up to McFarlane. Gets by Otis' friend. Sends it across. Opportunity now for them to get something, but that opportunity was wasted. They do have back possession and they lose it. Just a full possession, and that was a foul there by Woolry. So as I said before, Molynes United was actually the team that rested on Sunday, as it was Falkland versus Downs FC, Limehall versus Veer United, and of course Wadadah played on Saturday against Baptist Alliance, and they did in fact get a victory. So Baptist Alliance not in the best of shapes. They have 2 losses so far in this Premier League playoffs. It was actually Falkland that was the team that rested. Ball swung inside, punched out there by Bernard. Just a 4 possession. McKenzie gets it past Tyreek Wilson. It's still McKenzie. It's sent across to find Matthew Thorpe. Thorpe chips it over trying to find McFarlane. And he couldn't get that one. And it goes into touch, and it will be a throw for Molynes United. And that counter-attack was shut down immediately, because that was not a best pass there by Matthew Thorpe. And the fans are letting him have it. Throw taken. Ball sent up, collected by Shane Hunter, sent across, finds Gregory, who sent it back and fight Tyshawn Hill. Hill on the ball, he's being challenged now by Ryan Brown. Collected brilliantly there by Fakibe Farquharson and lands on his feet and still has the ball. Challenged by McFarlane. And the referee says no foul as he stopped immediately. And Wadadah have possession. McFarlane sends it across to Woolry. Woolry back to McFarlane. McFarlane collects. Challenged by 2 players this time. And Thorpe sends it back. And the deflection there by O'Shane Friend, Otis Friend actually. And Otis Friend gets the ball, but couldn't keep that one in play. Possession, Wadadah. Ryan Brown just couldn't get that one. And that ball goes into touch for a throw to Molynes United. Sutherland. And that ball goes out. Last touch by McFarlane. So it's a corner for Molynes United. The rains have dissipated somewhat, but it's still rainy here at Constant Spring Football Field. Ball swung inside. That was dangerous. Keith Wright has the ball and loses it a little bit. Chips the ball forward, tried to find Patrick Shaklood, and this opportunity. Oh, what a brilliant clearance there by Tyshawn Hill. Headed by Frankson, collected by Wright. Defensive clearance there by Keith Wright. Headed on by Hill, but they still have possession, Molynes United. Now they can go forward. What can they do? Chipped over and finds no one in a Molynes United kit. And Sutherland again not happy with the pass. And it's a throw. Hill to Hunter. Hunter forward to find Thorpe, but intercepted by Patrick Shaklood, who sent it back for Keith Wright. Tyshawn Hill. Gregory. Beautiful interception there by Fakibe Farkison, but he gives the ball away. Woolery. Chips forward to try and find James. He does. This is an opportunity and a strike, a goal! Oh, that was close. What an opportunity. What an opportunity. Just wide of the target. And James almost put Wadadah Football Club ahead here at Constant Spring. Got the ball brilliantly and got by the Molynes United defender quite well and opened up himself. What a strike of the left foot, just wide of the target. I think the keeper would have been beaten had it gone on target. Challenge there by Tyreek Wilson. Oh, that was a rash challenge. That was a rash challenge. And there was a scuffle there between both number 4s, Fakibe Farkison and Tyshawn Hill. And that's a yellow card for Tyreek Wilson. No doubt about it. And the coach of Wadadah just telling them to calm down. And it's a free kick just inside their own half, Wadadah. Quick pass. Ball set across to try and find McKenzie. Keith Wright has it. And it's actually a free kick. Cynical challenge by the man Tyreek Wilson. Begs the question, should that have been a red? Let us know in the comment section as you see this match. Intercepted by Wright. And Brown tried to get it, but an acrobatic clearance there by Tyshawn Hill. And it's a throw. The referee says to Molynes United. And again, the coach of Wadadah, Daniel Ricketts, is dumbfounded. I do think if the referee didn't call a foul, it should have been Wadadah's throw, because obviously the ball came off of Fakibe Farkison. I'm not sure as to why the referee gave the throw for Molynes United. Ball sent forward now. Wilson to Friend. Friend has an opportunity to strike a goal, and that's the first goal. And Molynes United, the third of the Premier League playoffs, their first today. What a strike by Otis Friend, and he has 3 goals here in the playoffs. Otis Friend, 6th and 72nd minute in their first match. And what a strike there by Otis Friend. Brilliant ball sent over to Tyreek Wilson. And then he saw the run of Otis Friend. And Otis Friend says, thank you very much. And now put this one into the back of the net. And what a strike there by the number 3, Otis Friend of Molynes United. So they lead by a goal to nil here at Constant Spring Football Field. It's their 3rd goal of the Premier League playoffs, the first today. And all of them have been scored by the number 3, Otis Friend. And he adds another one to the Premier League playoff tally. And Molynes United lead Wadadah by a goal to nil. So they have to come back from a goal down, Wadadah, if they want to actually claim a victory here. And as I said, there's been quite a journey here from the CASAFA Super League to the Premier League playoffs. As we see, Otis Friend gets by 2 players, collected by Woolery. Woolery now sent forward, trying to find his teammate McKenzie, but straight to the goalkeeper for Molynes United. He just will carry that one inside the 18-yard box, and now attempted to carry it inside the 6-yard box and collected. And the rain starting to get worse again here at Constant Spring. But never mind the rain. Ball sent forward now to find Otis Friend, the goal scorer from Molynes United. He has been very good in the Premier League playoffs so far. And Ryan Brown tried to put a foot to that one. But Shane Hunter sends that one up. Finds James. James heads it, but it's back to Sergina Francis, who sends it across to Keith Wright. Wright on the ball now. And the pass there. And now it's with Tyreek Wilson, the man who assisted the only goal here so far. Sends it across to Farquharson. Oh, my word! Off the frame of the goal. And it's the second goal. The second goal for Molynes United, and the second one in this contest. Patrick Checlude, the number 11. And he scores for Molynes United. And it is Molynes United 2, Wadadah Football Club 0. They're on the back foot. And I tell you, all of them have included the start of play by the man Tyreek Wilson. What a player that is. Impactful player. The number 10, Tyreek Wilson. And a strike at goal. I thought that one actually went into the goal, the strike by Fakibe Farquharson, but my oh my, hits the frame of the goal. And he was lucky, Bernard, that didn't go in. And so it's the second goal of the contest for Molynes United, the fourth in the Premier League playoffs. And for the first time since Molynes United have started this Premier League playoffs, it's another player other than Otis Friend that has scored. So out of the 4 goals, 75%, 3 out of the 4 have been scored by Otis Friend, and a strike there, a goal by the man James. And it's a wayward shot. And it's a goal kick for Molynes United. So Molynes United getting into the thick of things here, as the fourth official will put up the time added. And it seems to be a minute. Clearance there by Hill, collected by Thorpe, couldn't collect properly. And calling for a handled ball. Kick there by Thorpe. And the referee is just warning for Fakibe Farquharson. And Thorpe will receive a yellow card, so the second in the contest, 1 each. So the man Thorpe just trying to explain himself, but he can't get away from that one. I heard from here. And so one minute of added time. And that was a foul there by Ryan Brown. And it will be free kick for Wadadah, taken quickly. Frankson with the clearance. Referee looked at his watch a little bit. Friend has the ball, collected by Woolry. Wadadah has possession. McFarlane. James. And that's a foul. And it's a free kick for Wadadah Football Club. Have 1 loss and 1 draw. 7 teams in this Premier League advance to the Red Strap Premier League. The Premier League now. And that is the end of the first half. Otis Friend opened the scoring for Molynes United, and then after a brilliant shot by Fakibe Farquharson that hit the frame of the goal, Patrick Checlude latched on to the rebound and scored Molynes second. So at the end of the first half, 45 minutes have elapsed, and Molynes United in the driver's seat, they lead by 2-0. Hello? Hello? Hearing me? But you're not hearing me? Hello? 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 You hearing me? We're back here at the Constant Spring football field for the start of the second half of the JFF Premier League playoffs between Molynes United and Wadadah Football Club. Wadadah, they're trailing by 2-0. It could be 3 here. Oh, that was a brilliant save. What an opportunity for Molynes United to get their third goal of the contest. That was very, very early. Seconds into the second half, they could have scored. For Molynes United, and now the stretcher is out. This is not a good look at all. And it seems to be the goalkeeper, Bernard. And so, opportunity presented. Really, very early. Not a good sign at all. So it seems to be the other goalkeeper that will probably take his place. Ryan Brown, not the skinniest or smallest person on the field. And Ryan Brown connected or tried to connect with that shot. Bernard met him right at the 18-yard box. Based on what we're hearing from Tyshawn Hill, it seems that Bernard's shoulder may have slipped out, saving that one. And the other person on the court is Tikana Lewis. And it seems to be out, so I'm not sure as to who will be the replacement per se in terms of goalkeeper. And all I know is that the man, Mackenzie, he is out. And O'Brien Robinson is on, so 2 Robinsons playing now. And the keeper has been stretchered off, and this is not a good look at all. Bernard, hopefully he has a very speedy recovery and plays further for this Wadadah Football Club team. So we'll see who will be the replacement in terms of goalkeeper for Wadadah. Rain still pouring here at Constant Spring Football Field. And Ryan Brown has been taken off the field momentarily. Or has lowered his socks, and this is not a good look either. Ryan Brown, who has been very instrumental in their Casas playoff run that led them to not sure the man Lige Sims will replace him or continue with him on the field. As we see the magic spray for Ryan Brown. And it seems to be Takana for Wadadah. So Brown, he will return to the field. And so I'm not 100% sure who is the player that has gone on the field for Wadadah in terms of the goalkeeper position. It is actually the number 11 that has gone inside the goal, Mario Leslie for Wadadah. So Mario Leslie, who came on for Mackenzie, gone inside the goal. And the number 8, it seems. It is the number 8. Or is it the 15? It is actually the number 15 that will come on in place of the number 7. So that's Akeem Smith. And Wadadah taken quickly. James on the ball now. And Ryan Brown, is on the field. So the goalkeeper, Bernard, he's coming out. And Akeem Smith, the number 15, is coming on. And Mario Leslie, who just came on for Wadadah, he's in goal. And even here, as we see the substitution being confirmed. As we see a free kick swung inside, tried to find, but didn't. Now it's Otis' friend for Molynes United. He'll try to collect. He slips, and it's back into the possession of Wadadah. Boston Ford trying to find James, headed on by Frankson. Now it's with Sutherland, who sends it over to Farquharson. Farquharson charges forward. Slippery conditions here at Concert Spring Football Field. Otis' friend, that's too much for him. And it goes behind, or it goes out for a throw to Wadadah. Gregory easily intercepted there by Wright. Goes into touch. And it will be a throw for Molynes United. Ryan Brown tried to latch on. Headed out by Robinson. Now it's with Akeem Smith for Wadadah. Still Akeem Smith, but too much. And now it's with Frankson on Molynes United. Booted that one up to find Otis' friend. Turns by Tashawn Hill. Now it's with Otis' friend. It's still Otis' friend, but too much on it. And Wadadah has possession once more. Woolry sends it across to McFarlane. McFarlane further up. And Woolry again sends it across, trying to find Akeem Smith, but couldn't. And now the captain sends it up for Sutherland. And now it's Patrick Shaklood, who scored the second goal for Molynes, loses possession. Robinson goes forward, skips by one. Defensive work there by Molynes. Tyshawn Hill sends it across. Sees the run of Gregory. That's a brilliant ball forward. Challenged. Oh, beautiful skill to get by the player, but skipped over. And because the player didn't touch it, Sergino Frankson goes behind, and it will be a goal kick for Molynes United. Headed on by Morrison. Headed over by Gregory. James sends it forward, trying to find Robinson. opportunity now, but collected nicely. And no trouble there to get out of danger. Sutherland turns by James, sends it across. Smith, still Smith. He's being challenged by James. And it's a free kick for Molynes United. And the referee just ordering the ball to be set where the foul was committed. The referee says he advanced the ball too far. It will be a free kick for Molynes United. This would be their second win in 2 games for Molynes United. Headed on by Fakibe Farquharson. Not entirely dealt with. The referee says goal kick for Wadadah Football Club. For now, headed on by Smith. McFarlane collects, sends it over to Gregory. Gregory can try to use the surface as his advantage. He did so against Sergino Frankson, but not entirely. Sutherland with the clearance, and it goes into touch, and it will be a throw for Wadadah. Fourth official sends the ball up. A new ball up for Jarvis Morrison. Morrison to Gregory. Gregory back to Morrison. Morrison on the ball now. Chips it forward to find Gregory. And Gregory gets by Smith. And it's set inside. And a strike there by Robinson. But too much on it. It's like just holding down on the O button or the B button on FIFA. And didn't get the strike right at all. Way over the target. And it definitely will be a goal kick for Molynes United. And Wadadah still not settled. They have a 2-goal deficit to come back from. Headed by Woolry. Now it's with Keith Wright for Molynes. Forward to Otis Friend. Across for Shaklood. Brilliant dummy there by Shaklood to leave for Sutherland. Smith. Forward to Farquharson. Miscommunication there and defensive work there by man Sutherland. Headed out by Frankson. And now it's with Robinson. It's with O'Brien. Robinson striker. Goal! Oh, brilliant! Absolutely brilliant. Scintillating strike. Scintillating strike there by Robinson. And it's game on for Wadadah. And they have scored. So it is Wadadah 2, Wadadah 1. Molynes United 2 here at Constant Spring Football Field. What a strike there by Robinson. Not the greatest of passes. Collected by their number 9, their substitute. And struck with authority with his right foot. Straight into the back of the net. The keeper didn't even move. What a strike there by Robinson. And so it is. Molynes United 2, Wadadah Football Club 1. They still have to come back. They're still trailing, but the deficit has decreased. And this is their first time they've ever conceded, Molynes United, albeit just the second match they have played. Tyreek Sutherland, referee. It's in the way somewhat, but not entirely. A brilliant interception there, but that was a foul. And the medical team being summoned. He was stopped, and the man fouled was Damian Thomas. In defense, in forward, in the midfield. The center circle on the right side, on the left. So now, players that are down on the field. One of them is Damian Thomas. I'm going to find out who the other player is. But both medical teams have been summoned. fans are here, letting their voices be heard. And if you're thinking those are Molynes United fans, you are actually wrong. Those are fans from Wadadah. The first match against Ver United, they drew 0-0, stalemate. In the second, it was not a stalemate at all. But today, they're losing by 2-1. A similar margin that they won by against Baptist Alliance. But Molynes actually did one better against Baptist Alliance. They actually won by 2-0. So, will they mark and spark a comeback? We've seen comeback this year in football. We've seen Tottenham Hotspurs. We see Liverpool, who actually play the Champions League on Saturday. Will this be another that we witness? Wadadah, strike by Robinson. Headed out by Shaklood. Collected by Robinson, Tremaine Robinson. Woolry, he's being chased. He slipped. Collected by Frankson, sent quickly to Smith. Smith over to Shaklood. Shaklood on the ball now. He's being challenged momentarily, and he forced him to make a wayward pass. For Brian Robinson, so it's a throw for Molynes United. Minutes gone in this encounter. Shielding the ball there is Ryan Brown, sets across. And just couldn't find the man, Otis Friend, to get his second goal of the contest. Headed out by the man Tremaine Robinson, but headed back by Tyreek Sutherland. Tyshawn Hill tried to head that ball forward to find Akeem Smith. Friend just clipped it over the head of the man, Shane Hunter. And now it's with Keith Wright for Molynes. Sends across. Finds for Keith Ferguson, but couldn't latch on to that one. What the referee says, it's a throw for Molynes United. Romario Smith with the throw to try and find Ryan Brown. Collected by Woolry, the captain now. And the keeper just collects there. The reserve goalkeeper, or the goalkeeper, was sent in. The man, Leslie. Otis Friend sends it across the field. Oh, brilliant stop there. Collected easily by the goalkeeper, Mario Leslie. And now it's with Gregory. That was an opportunity. O'Brien Robinson turns quickly by the man, Damian Thomas. He's hounded by 3 players, and now it's with Tyreek Sutherland, who makes the defensive clearance. And some might say, why hasn't he been included in the match earlier? Tremaine Robinson, his ball intercepted by Shaklood. Ball set forward to try and find Ryan Brown. He is challenged. And what a sliding challenge there by the man of Shane Hunter. It's a throw for Molynes United. And there will be a substitution. Seems to be the number 9, Chadwick Prawl. Prawl is coming in, and we're going to find out who comes out. And now an opportunity, strike a goal, and that's the third. What a strike there, and it's the second goal for Patrick Shaklood, the third of the contest for Molynes United, and they've restored their 2-goal cushion. Best clearance by Shane Hunter, And Patrick becomes the second player for Molynes playoffs that has scored at least 2 goals for the black outfit. And Damian Thomas there talking to his coaches, or talking to his coach. And Wadadah have conceded their 4th of the contest. It seems to be Ryan Brown that's coming off, the number 15. And up steps the man Chadwick Prawl. Ryan Brown, who hasn't been the best in this contest for Molynes United, I can tell you that. Hopefully Chadwick Prawl seals things. And just stalling there, Ryan Brown. The referee just asserting his authority. Brilliant interception there by Sutherland. Now it's with Smith. Smith sends it forward, trying to find the substitute. And now it is Tremaine Robinson. And a wayward clearance. He missed it all. And it's a throw for Molynes United. And the fans are not happy. Still danger inside the 18-yard box. Otis Friend has the ball, turns nicely by Akeem Smith. It's still Otis Friend for Molynes United. And the referee says it's a quarter for the team that's leading at the moment. Molynes United have finally gotten back into the game once more. 67.5 minutes played. Ball set inside. Punched out by the man, Leslie. James on the ball for Wadadah. Sends it forward to try and find a Brian Robinson. Collected by Sergina Frankson. And they are still not settled. They've scored 1 goal, yes. But Molynes have been the more settled team. James, McFarlane. Gregory now. James sent forward to O'Brien Robinson. He's trying to latch on to that one. And couldn't. Just too much for him. And it goes behind for a goal kick to Molynes United, trying to get things going so far. And so there seems to have been another substitution in the offing for Molynes United, because I do see the number 8, that's Akeem Stewart, getting himself ready. Forward, trying to find Fakibe Farkison. Sutherland sends it further forward. One simply goes into touch, and it will be a throw for Wadadah Football Club. Dream start for Molynes. And an out for Wadadah. Sent across to find right. Drifts forward. Continue to drift. And a brilliant interception there by the man, the number 15 for Wadadah. Quickly done. Turns by Keith Wright. Retains possession. Now it's Damian Thomas. Sends it forward. And now it's Otis Friend. Oh, brilliant work there. And just a clumsy challenge. But it is in fact a throw. Take it quickly. Now it's with Tyreek Wilson. Wilson sends it across, and a shot by Shaklood. Wide of the target, way wide of the target. Couldn't latch onto that one properly. And the fans for Wadadah Football Club are not happy at all. Their team was trailing by 2 goals to 0. They scored one back, and they were saying, okay, game on. And then they conceded in what I think was a very easy ball to clear, as we see that ball heading into touch by Tyreek Sutherland. Throw. And O'Brien Robinson just letting his teammates know that he's in the game and he's ready to contribute. He has contributed already. Chadwick Prawl sends it across to try and find a way friend. He does. That's not a bad ball. Sent forward to try and find Patrick Chiclude. And couldn't latch on to that one. Hunter. James loses it. Thomas over to Sutherland. Brilliant move there to get by Woolry, but they do have possession once more. Wadadah. McFarlane still on the ball. Sends it back to Hunter. Shane Hunter. Forward. That's not the best decisions. Oh! What was that? How could you not use that opportunity to score a fourth? What a chance there for Tyreek Sutherland. You have nobody there. Carry the ball. I'm not sure as to why he stood there and struck. Maybe because he saw the keeper to his far right, which is the keeper's far left, and that's why he struck it. But that's not the best decision in the end. Should have been 4-1 in favor of Molynes United. Woolry steps forward. Frankson has been a very resolute man in the back and a very good captain. Skips by one, Patrick Chiclude. Skips by a second, Otis Friend. And the referee says it's an offside call by Otis Friend. Free kick for Wadadah Football Club. Wadadah really on the back foot here at Constant Spring. They have to be careful they don't concede. Woolry forward to Gregory. Gregory collects, and miscommunication there between him and Morrison. Throw. Prawl collects. Couldn't collect properly. They have possession. Intercepted by Gregory. Oh, brilliant skill there to get by the man Gregory. And it's a red card. Tyreek Sutherland. He is done. And the number 12, he hits the showers, and Molynes United are reduced to 10 men. As we see a substitution in the offing for Molynes United as the number 7, Romalia Wilson. And now an opportunity for Wadadah to take advantage. Sutherland, who has been a very good central attacking midfielder for them. Oh, that was scary for Molynes United. And now Wadadah tries to come back in it. And they have to score 2. And an opportunity for Wadadah to score their second of the contest. Will this be the goal in this match? Headed on! Oh, that was close. Another opportunity for Wadadah. Robinson, his ball taken off him by Chadwick Prawl. Prawl sends it across to find Keith Wright. Right on the ball now. Sends it forward to try and find Patrick Chiclude, and the first assistant has ruled an offside call. The referee says play on because he didn't collect the ball. He was in an offside position. Ball chipped forward now. And it is a foul by Damian Thomas. Opportunity again for Wadadah. And Romalia Wilson sits back on the bench because I believe he probably would have taken Tyreek Wilson out. And since Tyreek Wilson has gotten the red card, he's no longer able to make that substitution, or he doesn't think he should make that substitution. Throw now for Wadadah. Minutes gone. Ball set across. Side netting. And it is a corner for Wadadah. Opportunity. No for Wadadah again to score. Paul sent in, not the best corners in the end. Headed in. And defensive clearance by Molynes United. And a strike wide of the target. Akeem Smith, James, McFarlane's ball intercepted, Chadwick Prawl for Molynes United, hounded by two Wadadah players. Gregory, his ball intercepted by Romario Smith. Ball set across, and that's not the best decisions. And Mario Leslie cleans up for Wadadah. Ball set forward to Akeem Smith, but collected by Sergina Frankson, and a slip there. And the captain fouls Akeem Smith, and it is a kick for Wadadah. One still in favor of Molynes United. Goals scored by Otis Friend and Patrick Shakloud. Shakloud has 2 goals in this contest. And defensive clearance there by Fakibe Farquharson means that it is in fact a throw for Wadadah. Throw finally taken. Brian Robinson leaves it for Javis Morgan, but goes behind again. Last touch by, again, Fakibe Farquharson. Through, take it quickly. Now it's with O'Brien Robinson, collected by Patrick Shakloud, the man who scored a brace so far in this contest. Will he score a hat-trick? Skips by one, and still an opportunity. No, it's presented, and a shot wide of the target. And that opportunity presented on the silver platter there for Tyshawn Hill. And what a opportunity was left alone. Nobody from Molynes United closed down the space. And he was allowed space and time to strike that one at goal, but too much, and it went over the bar. And it will be a goal kick for Molynes United. Minutes, just under 11 minutes to go here in this 2019 JFF Premier League playoffs between Wadadah Football Club and Molynes United Football Club. Ball sent forward now to find Chadwick Prawl, the number 9. Mario Leslie comes out, sends that one into touch for a throw. Otis Friend leaves it for Mario Wilson. And he sends it forward to find Chadwick Prawl, the substitute. Gets by Morrison. Will swing this one inside. There's nobody to collect it. Now it's with Tremaine Robinson. Sends it forward to Woolry. The on-field captain. Take it quickly. That was actually very, very intelligent. And Gregory sends it forward to try and find O'Brien Robinson. And O'Brien Robinson will try to leave it. And he does. Shields the player off the ball. And it will be a corner for Wadadah. This will be Wadadah's first match that they have not received at least 1 point. And this will be Molynes' second match that they have received all 3. Sent inside. Headed near post there by O'Brien Robinson, who scored the only goal so far for Wadadah. So it will be a goal kick for Molynes United. Spotting the ball there is James. Wants to get this one on quickly. Get the show on the road. 80.5 minutes gone. 9.5 minutes to go. Rain is still pouring, but football is still being played. Chadwick Ball. Referee, what will be the decision? And it's a throw for Molynes United. Throw taken. Fakibe Farquharson fouled by Javez Morrison, so it will be a free kick for Molynes United. We'll send this one inside, it seems. And not the best ball in the end, but headed on by Otis Friend, but it will be collected by Mario Leslie. Thrown. Headed by Keith Wright. One of the smallest individuals on the field. Collected there by Tashan Hill. McFarlane on the ball. Woolry. Turns by Tyreek Wilson. Still Woolry. Defensive clearance there by Frankson. Headed by Hunter. Collected by Friend. His friend now. McFarlane. Now it's with Hunter. James on the ball now. Collected by Molynes United. Prawl tries to turn by McFarlane. There's a jostle for possession. They have it. Molynes United. Otis Friend now on the ball. Opportunity now for Molynes United. Send across. And a shot by Prawl. Brilliant block there by Morrison. Wadadah has the chance now to counter. And collected by Smith. And a striker goal. Oh, that's not far from the target. I tell you, if he had scored that, in England they call it top bins. But saw the goal and went for it. Woolry. To Gregory. Gregory sends it across to try and find Woolry. Now it's with Tremaine Robinson. His ball intercepted by Keith Wright. Shane Hunter will collect this one, should be, and he shields the man Chadwick Prawl off the ball. He says it's possession without a football club. Jarvis Morrison sends it forward, trying to find James, tangled up with Mario Smith. Now it's with Fakibe Farquharson. Sends it across to find Otis Friend, who switched now. He's being challenged by Jarvis Morrison. It's still Otis Friend. And he slipped. It's with Kamito Gregory. Gregory sent it forward to find James. Now it's Kamito James. And collected by the goalkeeper. Slipped a little bit there, but collected. Set across now, and we see the man Mario Leslie comes out quite often for Wadadah as the goalkeeper. So it seems to be the man Patrick Chiclude that scored twice in this match to double their advantage and then help them regain the 2-goal cushion. So he's the one that's coming off, and the man Romalo Wilson comes on for Molynes United. comes off and Wilson comes on. And Chadwick Prawl is saying to the referee that he was grabbing onto my jersey, but the man Deshaun Woolery sends it across, finds the man Tyshawn Hill, who sent it further to try and find Kamiro James, but right into the possession of Molynes United. Otis Friend. Oh, that was cheekily done to get by the man Javis Morrison. Now it's with Wilson. And Shane Hunter sent. That was neatly done there by the man Otis Friend. He has been doing it all match. Saw that Javis Morrison was coming. And Wilson. Now to Smith. Smith to Otis Friend. Friend chips that ball over. And collected by Leslie. Rolled quickly to find the man Akeem Smith. Vincent. Too much for the man Akeem Smith. Otis Friend chips that ball across. Opportunity now for Molynes United. Oh, gets by the player pretty quickly for Kibi Farquharson. And a shot just over the bar. And even though Molynes United are reduced to 10 men, they're playing like they have 11 men on the field, 10 outfield players. Is it smart on the part of the man Sims? Deshaun Woolery, 4 to find a Brian Robinson. He's been challenged by Fakibe Farquharson, uses his speed, but the man, the captain, the skipper, Sergino Frankson, and fouls the captain in frustration. As Lish says, or the coaching staff shaking hands with the man that was crucial in this match. No foul given. Now it's with Fakibe Farquharson. Sends it back to find Keith Wright. Right forward, but his ball collected by Deshaun Woolery. Woolery, the captain. The skipper turns again. Finds Tyshawn Hill. He wanted to strike that one at goal. And Brian Robinson just couldn't go further with that one. So it is a corner. And so 89 minutes gone. Almost 89 minutes gone in this contest. And still, Wadadah cannot find a second goal. Ball sent inside, but behind, and it will be a goal kick. I think this is done and dusted, in my opinion, as the fourth official will now indicate how many minutes will be added. The referee has put up 8 minutes of time added on. 8 minutes. My oh my, you rarely see that in football, much less the it had something to do with the goalkeeper being injured as well, and then the red card came into play as well. So I think with those two being played, I think that was the reason for it, so much time being added on. McFarlane now. Tramita Gregory. Tyshawn Hill. Deshaun Woolery. Woolery still. His ball intercepted. Deflection there by Gregory. Clearance there by Wilson, and it goes into touch, and it will be a throw for Wadadah Football Club. Still no second goal. There have been 2 second half goals for sure. But those 2 second half goals were shared, and I'm sure Wadadah had wished that those 2 second half goals were theirs. As we see another substitution. Another substitution in the offing. The number 16 for Molynes Molynes United. And that's Jermaine Reid. He's coming. I'm going to now see who comes out for Molynes United. Tyshawn Hill. His ball collected. And now Chadwick Prawl on the rise now for Molynes United. Sent across and not the best pass in the end. Morrison, his ball intercepted. Fakibe Farquharson drifts by two. Now it's with Wilson. Wilson on the ball, sends it across to Otis Friend. Otis Friend on the ball now. Chipped over. Couldn't be collected there. And now it's with Tyshawn. It does Javis Morrison actually. Deshaun Woolry, his ball collected. Otis Friend chips that ball across to find Chadwick Prawl, but it is a free kick for Wadadah Football Club. And the man Jermaine Reid will make his way onto the field. We'll now know who comes off, and it seems to be Fakibe Farquharson. And so Fakibe Farquharson will come off. And Jermaine Reid will come on for Molynes United. 2.5 minutes of the 8 minutes in stoppage time. As we see the confirmation. McFarlane sends it forward to try and find Tramito Gregory. The referee wants the decision. It's a throw for Wadadah Football Club. Gregory throws it to Morrison. Morrison chips that ball forward, trying to find Smith. And now an opportunity. Kimiro Gregory just taken off the ball there by Keith Wright. Molynes can go forward. And Chadwick Prawl, he's in an offside position. Saw that from a mile away. And so it will be a free kick for Wadadah. Take it quickly. Now it's with Mario Leslie, the goalkeeper. McFarlane. Javis Morrison. O'Brien Robinson over to Gregory. Gregory back to Morrison. Morrison forward to try and find Robinson once more. And miscontrol there by Romario Smith. It's a throw. Smith sends that one upfield. Will be collected by the goalkeeper. He comes way off his line. And that's actually pretty neatly done by the goalkeeper. And ball set inside. It's too much for Akeem Smith. And it goes behind for a goal kick for Molynes United. And with so much time being added on, there still can be something here for Wadadah Football Club. They can score 2 quick successive goals. And no foul committed. And that ball set forward now, trying to find O'Brien Robinson. Akeem Smith will latch on. Sends that one inside. Not the best pass in the end. And not the best clearance. And Gregory just couldn't fall on his foot properly. McFarlane up to Robinson. Robinson could give them a second goal. Brilliant sliding challenge there by the man Sergino Frankson. It's a corner for Wadadah Football Club. And the goalkeeper is now inside the 18-yard box for Wadadah. Six and a half minutes gone in the 8 minutes of stoppage time. A minute and a half left. Collected. Send forward. Chadwick Prawl will try to challenge. Now it's Mario Leslie. And a slip. And that was close. for Wadadah. Danger averted. Now it's with Kimiro James. Lays it back. And a shot. And headed in. And that's the second goal. And guess who? Guess who? It's the man of Brian Robinson. I told you that there can be something here. And an opportunity for maybe, just maybe, for Wadadah Football Club to grab, to share the points. And still the question remains, why haven't they started this player? The number 9 has been dangerous ever since he came onto the field and has scored 2. So there have been 2 players on the field now who have scored 2 goals in this contest. It's 3-2 in favor of Molynes. Tyshawn Hill to Deshaun Woolry. If they could get one here, maybe, just maybe. And a strike blocked by Sergino Frankson. Tyreek Wilson collected now by Tremaine Robinson. Over to McFarlane. McFarlane on the ball now, chips it over, finds Gregory. Gregory leaves it for Tyshawn Hill. And Gregory collects. And a brilliant sliding challenge there by the man Wilson. And Otis Frank can go forward. He goes, chips it forward to try and find Chadwick Prawl, but brilliant header there. Woolry. And that was a very rash challenge by Damian Thomas. And a yellow card brandished. 15 seconds left. Will there be an equalizer? And an opportunity now for Wadadah to get the equalizer. This would be the first time they get an equalizer here in this match. This is the first time they would be on level terms. Ball swung inside. And that is the end of that. 2 goals scored by Patrick Chiclude. And Otis Frank continue his goal scoring prowess here in the Premier League playoffs. So at the end of 90 minutes, 8 minutes of injury time, and Molynes United makes it 2 from 2. And disappointing for Wadadah. So at the end of the second half and full time, it is Wadadah 2, Molynes United 3.